could be the biggest physics discovery of our generation. A team of Korean researchers shocked the world recently when they announced they had discovered room temperature, ambient pressure superconductors. This is a story we're watching very closely at Freethink and Hard Reset. Right now, there are teams of researchers at major national laboratories and universities, and even some folks at home, racing to try and replicate these results, because there's really good reasons to be skeptical about them. Early results have been very promising. There's something interesting happening with these materials, but it's not conclusively proved that this is a superconductor at room temperature. But if this is legit, it will change everything. Imagine super fast computers that don't produce any waste heat, or clean fusion power plants, or things like an electric grid that is 100% efficient. That's before you get to things like floating trains. Room temperature, ambient pressure superconductors would allow us to rethink everything about the modern world from scratch. And that's why
Please don't be ugly. Please don't be ugly. Please. Please. Oh my God!
As a CEO and co-founder, how do you stay sharp, educated, motivated, and focused?
I've always liked to think of entrepreneurship as a sport. As an entrepreneur, we have to actually train our bodies like an athlete. All the greats of all time, like Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, Floyd Mayweather, they have like the cleanest diets. They take care of their bodies. They don't drink. You know, it's all the ones that are very disciplined that win the championships. And I think with entrepreneurship, it's about that as well. You have to eat clean. It's not about just your business, it's about your health as well. If you have energy, that radiates into the company, into your team, into the world. You have to have an abundance of energy. That's how something is built.
What if zoo and marine park animals were replaced with robots? What you're seeing right here is a robot dolphin, completely animatronic, and there are tons of these already built. Edge Innovations has been creating these animatronics for over 20 years. Each animatronic is built with a network of joints, servos, and microprocessors underneath a realistic silicone skin. Even their earliest prototypes fooled other sea life into believing they were real, and now
There's a bathroom at, I believe, a San Francisco public transit station that's taken more than 30 years to build. And it's still not in use for public. They did a ribbon cutting before it was like in public use. I think they have like a year left. But like, it's taking us that long to build a bathroom. Right. And then you think about like, oh, well, here comes iMod. Not only can you build it, it can be modular and you can do all of that really quickly. It's an interesting like entry into this whole narrative around can America build again?
To be fair, great bathroom. Yeah, hands-free.
And if you look at how long it took us to build the Empire State Building, we did that relatively quick compared to some of the things that we are building now.
air quality issues affecting my city lately, I'm really happy to partner with Winix on the launch of their T810 air purifier. This is the first Winix tower model to cover a living room size space and can remove up to 99.99% of airborne allergens in my home. Plus it has a PM2.5 sensor with a real-time numeric monitoring function and air quality indicator light so that I always know the quality of air in my space. As far as design, Winix made sure this tower was sleek and modern, allowing it to fit into any space well, including my living room. And if you'd like to win one for yourself, be sure to check the giveaway details in the description below.
For the first time ever, a fully electric flying car received a certificate of airworthiness from the FAA. This is the Armada Model 0 from California-based startup Aleph Aeronautics, a fully electronic flying car that takes off and lands vertically. To combat climate woes and to help commuters avoid congestion, many companies are working to bring small electric aircraft to market. Most of the ones we've seen so far are eVTOLs, vehicles that take off and land vertically like a helicopter. A smaller group, however, are developing true flying cars, vehicles that can drive on the road and then take off and fly through the air. The FAA certification given to the Armada Model 0 doesn't give it permission to fly wherever it wants, but will allow the company to be more flexible with its flights. This way, it can test and develop more freely for future models. Aleph Aeronautics plans to use this model to develop its first commercial vehicle, the Model A. The Model A is expected to carry 1 to 2 passengers, have a top road speed of 25 miles per hour, and have a range of 200 miles on the ground and 110 in the air. To learn more about these and the future of flying cars, go to freethink.
This is everything I've ever wanted. Think about it, being able to escape reality and run from all of your problems and traumas in 4K while playing games. Yeah.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. Yeah, you ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never.
That was crazy. This thing is sick.
This is everyone's first autonomous ride, right?
Look at the steering wheel.
I knew what I was gonna get. This is still too weird for me.
Oh my god, actually, it is weird.
Oh, it turned the corner so nice. Autonomous driving has finally arrived.
Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened.
Why do we need robot cars? Well, it's not just cool technology. Human drivers kill more than 1 million people around the world every year. The Hard Reset team took our first autonomous ride with Cruise in San Francisco to see what it's like. Robots could save countless lives and totally change how we get around. This intersection is notoriously wacky, and it handled it like a champ. Alright, so this is our second Cruise ride. It just feels like a normal car ride now.
Cutting edge to boring in one ride.
That's probably a good sign.
We've arrived. Thanks for riding with Cruise.
Well, that was boring.